our my majority colleagues talked to you about her report, the president's response to a question, and they seem to intimate that a long-winded answer was some indication of cognitive decline or the president's inability to do the job. Would you say in your experience that President Biden is known for being long-winded?
Yes, he is known for being long-winded.
So is that abnormal for him to give lengthy answers to questions that most people will take a shorter amount of time?
True, yes.
Okay, so it's fair to say that because Joe Biden gave a long-winded answer to the question by Special Counsel Hurd is not an indication that he was unable to do his job.
Correct.
Ms. Jean-Pierre, thank you again for appearing today.
Thank you for having me.
I just want to clarify for the record, and I know this has been discussed a few times. You were here voluntarily, is that right?
Yes, I am.
And you have been asked a variety of questions by my Republican colleagues about different events spanning numerous years. I just want to be very clear that you're answering these questions to the best of your recollection. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
And I also want to ask you, during your time at the White House, was there a grand conspiracy to cover up the mental decline of President Biden from the public?
No.
We'll leave it there. Go off there.
Actually, I had a few follow-up questions about pardons. Were you in meetings or have discussions about the pardon of Dr. Fauci?
No, I was not.
Were you in meetings or did you participate in any discussions regarding the pardon of General Milley?
No, I was not.
Were you in meetings or part of any discussions regarding the pardon of January 6th committee members and staff?
No, I was not.
Did anyone discuss these pardons with you?
The decision process? No.
So the only discussions that you would have on these would be how you would communicate them from the podium.
Correct.
Thank you.
Or to the press more generally.
Yes, ma'am.
And these are related questions, just thinking more broadly of other types of executive actions, such as executive orders or signing bills or things of that nature. We talked about it a little bit in the context of the very senior staff and senior staff meetings that occurred each morning. And I feel free to correct me, but I think what you said was that those things would come up during those meetings, but it sounded like that was not a meeting where the decision process was discussed at length. Is that?
That's correct. I would see those meetings in the morning as more like a check-in meeting. I think I said that earlier.
So were you involved in any meetings or discussions that were more substantive than that with regard to making other types of executive decisions like executive orders?
No.
So same question that my colleague just asked you. You would essentially only have conversations about those types of actions in the context of answering questions on the podium or telling somebody that you had been receiving questions about them on the podium.
That's right. That's correct.
So do you have any understanding of what the process for getting the sign off from the president on a given executive action was?
Can I step back from your previous question?
Sure.
There would be times where we would look at the week ahead and we would say the president's going to potentially make this announcement or that announcement, but I was never part of the decision making. I was never part of how I wasn't in the room for those particular executive orders or decisions being made.
Sure. So do you have an awareness of what the process looked like for making an executive decision or getting the president's sign off on it?
No.
Were you ever in the room when somebody gave a verbal authorization? I'll start again. When our understanding is that there is a decision card or decision memo that goes to the president and that he signs that, basically indicating his intention to do whatever executive action. Were you ever in the room when somebody verbally communicated that the president intended to do something when you knew he had not signed?
No, I'm not aware of that.
And similarly, are you familiar with the process by which official documents are signed with the auto pen?
No.
Was the auto pen ever something that came up? Were there ever talking points in your briefing book about the auto pen?
Not that I recall.
Yeah. Do you have any knowledge of President Biden's political advisors weighing in on any health care he should or should not receive?
No.
Were you present for any of President Biden's meetings with Dr. Kevin O'Connor?
No.
Do you know who would attend those meetings?
I would not.
Are you aware of anyone in the White House advocating for you to no longer be press secretary?
I don't. I mean, there were a lot of stories written, as you know, but all I can say is I stayed as press secretary till the end.
Yes, ma'am. I do know. And one of those stories was that Anita Dunn had advocated for you to no longer be press secretary. Do you have any knowledge of that?
I know of the story. I can't speak to the validity of the story, but I am aware that it's out there and exists.
Did Ms. Dunn ever raise anything with you about no longer being press secretary?
What I will say is that we had a professional relationship. In these types of high stakes type of jobs, are there disagreements? Yes, there are disagreements. Did we have disagreements? Yes, we had disagreements. But all in all, our relationship we kept it on a professional level.
There have been a number of books released in the months following Joe Biden leaving office.
I hear there are better ones coming out. Sorry.
Just for the record.
Just for the
For the
record.
record.
I have no reason to doubt it.
I know you're gonna read it. I can see it.
Did you ever speak with Jake Tapp or Alex Thompson for their book Original Sin?
No.
Yes. You were not a source for this book.
No.
Did you speak with Chris Whipple for the book Uncharted?
No.
Did you speak with Josh Dawsey, Tyler Pager, or Isaac Arnsdorf for their book 2024?
No.
Did you ever discourage people from speaking with any of these people that I just said, from speaking with them?
No.
It's my understanding actually that for the book Original Sin, there was somewhat of a strategy to encourage people in the White House to speak with Mr. Thompson or Mr. Tapp. Are you aware of that?
I am aware of that, yes.
Did anyone ask you to speak?
No.
Do you know what rationale underlay that decision to have them speak?
My guess would be the book is going to be written anyway, so maybe folks can help with the narrative of the book. That
Have you
would
read
be
the book?
No, I've not read the book.
There are several unnamed cabinet secretaries in the book. Do you know who those were?
I didn't read it, so I can't even speak to it.
I'm off the record.
You said previously you're not aware of the auto pen process, but just so for the record, we just want to ask you a couple questions. Ms. Jean-Pierre, to your knowledge, are you aware of any instance where an executive order issued during the Biden presidency was signed by auto pen without President Biden's knowledge or authorization?
To my knowledge, no.
And to your knowledge, are you aware of any instance in which the auto pen was used to sign a presidential memorandum issued during the Biden presidency without President Biden's knowledge or authorization?
To my knowledge, no.
And to your knowledge, are you aware of any instance in which the auto pen was used to sign a pardon issued during the Biden presidency without President Biden's knowledge or authorization?
To my knowledge, no.
And lastly, to your knowledge, are you aware of any instance in which the auto pen was used to sign an order granting clemency issued during the Biden presidency without President Biden's knowledge